Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Anthony here, Commanderastig RC, back in my RC lab again here today. I just wanted to shoot a quick video and give you a closer look of this M2C Racing ESC plate for your Kraton and Outcast 8S. I want to give a big shout out to Mitch from M2C Racing for sending this up for me to try out today. Here is the part number: M2C 3410 Arrma XL X2 ESC plate. Obviously, this is specifically designed to mount your XL X2. Not to be confused with the other ESC mounting plate that's already on their website. I'll put a picture on the screen, and that is specifically designed to mount a Max5 ESC. Now, we all know that we have a pretty limited option when it comes to mounting an aftermarket ESC on our trucks. I don't know about you, but the best and easiest way that I have been doing is using a double-sided tape at the back and use a zip tie to kind of secure it in the truck. To be honest with you, that actually did a pretty good job for the most part, but over time I have noticed that my ESC started shifting and started moving in my truck, especially after a couple of hard landings. And that's something you don't want, and that's something you want to address right away and fix right away, because that could lead to your wirings getting chewed up or getting pinched and things like that. That is why there is nothing like having a properly designed and dedicated ESC mounting plate for your aftermarket ESC to properly secure and mount it inside your truck. The fact that it's anchored and bolted here properly and securely, just preventing it from moving and shifting around inside your truck. And to me, I think that's a great benefit of having a dedicated ESC mounting plate. So let me mount this ESC on here and give you a closer look and see what that looks like. Alright guys, so we have a couple things going on here on the bench. I have my XL X2 M2C Racing ESC mounting plate. I also have a couple of different screws here. This is the 3x8mm flathead screws that we're going to be using to mount this XL X2 into the plate. And I also have 4 bond head screws right here that we're going to be using as your tap down screws to mount this whole thing into the truck. You might notice that I have 2 different sizes right here of bond head screws. This is a 3x12mm and this is a 3x8mm. The 3x8mm, which is the shorter one, is going to be going to the back of the plate right here, and the longer one, which is the 3x12, is what are going to be on the top plate right here. And I'm going to show you how to mount that in a little bit. And before I mount my XLX on here, I just want to mention something that I completely forgot earlier, and I have confirmed this with Mitch from M2C Racing. He actually designed this. You're not only able to mount your XLX2, but you're also able to mount your Max5 ESC, which is, to me, a pretty awesome, pretty cool feature to have on one plate. I think that's a brilliant idea. Well, later on, if you decide to try out the XLX2, which is the newer ESC, you'll be able to use the same plate to mount it. So again, that's a pretty brilliant idea. All right, so let me mount my XLX2 in here and then show you what that looked like. And after that, I'm going to show you what that looks like with the Max5 mounted on it as well. Guys, there you have it. XLX2 mounted into the ESC mounting plate. That looks pretty nice, guys. This is definitely going to hold and protect your ESC, prevent it from moving around in the truck. That looks sweet right there. Here you go. Alright, so there it is, guys. Max5 ESC mounted on the same plate. As you can see, that looks awesome. All you gotta do is just really align these 4 holes right here. Super easy to do, very straightforward. Shout out to Mitch for such an awesome work. So, alright, the only last thing we need to do is just drop this into the truck and screw it in, and you'll be good to go. Alright guys, so the last thing you gotta do is just drop this on here and just properly align those holes, and that's it. And then just screw it down, and then you're good to go. There you have it, all done. Everything's mounted on here. I gotta say, man, this thing is super easy to mount on here. I mean, all the holes line up perfectly without any issues. I mean, all you gotta do is just really drop this on here and screw it in. That's all I had to do. Again, I want to point out that the longer screws, which are 3x12mm, are going up here to the front, and the shorter ones, which are 3x8, is going here to the back. I just want to point that out. If you so decide with a Max5 later on, you'll be able to utilize and be able to mount it on here on the same plate. So it's such an awesome and killer feature, if you ask me. Again, I want to give a big shout out and big thank you to Mitch from M2C Racing for sending this up for me to try out today. I really appreciate that. I think this is such an awesome additional upgrade, if you ask me, to be able to mount your ESC properly and securely on here. So that's gonna do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe if you haven't. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.